What's up guys, TMXboxSwag here, coming to you with the 8th episode of my MW3 Map Series. Today the map is Carbon. Now, this isn't one of my most favorite maps. I would say this is probably my worst map, along with some of the other ones like Downturn and so forth. But I'm going to show you it anyway. Before I get to the two spawn points, I'd say that this is a medium-sized map, and it's just kind of crazy at points. But let me kind of get to the general, I don't know what you call it, whatever. Now, the two spawn points, I think, are right there and there, or close to it about, yeah, about like that. But, I don't know. This map just isn't really my favorite, and if you have any tips or comments about this map that could potentially help me out or have me understand it more, please comment below and just kind of say what I could do to be better at this map. So, let's just take a look around. Right now, I'm not at the spawn point. Hold up. Alright, this is kind of where you spawn to begin with, somewhere around in here. And what I like to do, I like to run over here to this alleyway. And this part gets kind of crazy. Now, there is a part up here, right there, where they can come and snipe from you. And as you can see, there's the center of the map. What I like to do, if I can, run from over there, from the spawn point, and try and get up against this wall or in this little part so they can't see me. And then I like to proceed on to right here as long as both of those places are clear. Now, once those two places are clear, I like to sneak in here and make sure that this is clear too, because as you can see, a lot of snipers hang out here, guys with assault rifles and so forth. Now, you gotta watch out because there's people all along these kind of rails up there, and people are just kind of everywhere. Now, I am getting pretty close to the other spawn point, which is just right over there. And I will show you how to approach the enemy from right here, because this is the other spawn point. Now, there's some kind of just these weird just extra rooms for the heck of it, but I don't really use that. So what I like to do from here is I'll go into one of the main buildings, which is right here. And there's some actually pretty decent hiding places, except everybody knows where they're at, because there's not a lot of good ones. And this is the bottom floor of it. This is actually a pretty decent hiding place, because you're covered from the door by this big pole, and then they can't really see you through that wood. And so you can just shoot them right there and then pop out every so often. Now, there's this stairwell that goes back up into here. That's where I'd come from, right there. And this is another kind of decent place to hide, is in here. And then also in here. Now, it's hard to take over these places, so if you can, try and get there before everybody else so that you have an advantage over them. Now, there's tons of ways to get to all these different places, and this is where you kind of get risky, is running up along here, because everybody can see you. And if you don't have dead silence, they can hear you running on the metal. Now, this is probably the best place, I think, where this map is, or where I am. This is the best place on the map, just because I can get a good view of the center of the map, but a lot of people can't really tell where you're at or see you. And I'll put a claymore over here just to kind of protect my blind side, because this is not one of my better maps, so I'll tend to camp in this map, because if I run around, I'll just die. And that kind of sucks, but it's whatever. So I like to spend the general amount of my time right here. But when that's not working out, I just kind of have to run and gun and hope for the best. Now, as I said before, please comment below and